Hi everyone, so in this video we will create the CRUD operation for this category detail entity. So for doing that, the first step is we will create a repository. So for that we will create one package dot repo finish. We will create an interface that will be category detail repo. So this is an interface because we are using JPA repository here. So we will create one interface that is category detail repo, and it will extends JPA repository. Here we have to define the type and the data type of ID field. So this T should be category detail and this ID should be the type of the PK field or the ID field, that is integer. So it should be integer. So the first part is done. Let's move to the second part. In second part, what we'll do is we will create a package. The name of the package will be, we can mark it as service layer, and inside that we will create an interface that will be category detail service, and this service will define methods like getAll, then getById, then save or update. We'll do save and update in one method only, then delete. So let's start with getAll. The signature will be, it will return a list because we are getting all the records of category detail type, and the name will be getAll. So this thing is done. Second thing will be category detail get, or we can say getById, integer ID. So this is also done. Then save or update. Here we'll pass the object will be category detail, and the last is void. Let's make it void delete integer ID. So we have declared the CRUD operations. Now what we'll do is we will create a package or a class inside a package. So this should be the implementation package, and the class name should be category detail service implementation finish. So this is inside service IMPL, and it will implement category detail service. So we have to add unimplemented methods. Let me remove the auto generated code, and here, as we have already created this repository which we will use to perform the operations, we will auto wire it over here. Auto wire private category detail repo, and simply I'll copy and paste it this. And now for getAll we have findAll method. So JPA repository comes with a variety of methods. So as you can see over here, we have a huge list of methods. So using these methods you can do a lot of things. So yeah, so here what we are doing is, for this get method, what we'll do is, we will do one thing. We'll make an object first and we will return it. Category detail equals to category detail repo dot find by id. So it will return an optional, so we have to check if it is present. If is present, then what we'll do is, we'll do get, otherwise we will return null. So it should be like this. So if you see here, what we are doing is, let me change this to get. So what we are doing here is, if category detail find by id is present, because it will return an optional. So if that optional is present, then it will return that thing, otherwise it will return null. So here what we can do, we can simply return the cat, so it will work. For save, we will do the same thing. Category detail repo dot save. Here we have the save method, so we can do this. The final method is the delete method. For delete method we have one method as well, dot delete by id. So this is also done. So these are the CRUD operations. But wait a minute, a good way to writing the code. What we are doing is, we are fetching this thing and again we are checking present. So we can do one thing, we can create optional. This optional is added in Java 8 just to make sure we don't get the null pointer exceptions. So it will be of type category detail. Wait, let me check if we have, I think I have added the wrong optional. So this is not the right one. This optional is present in java.util. So make sure you are importing the correct classes from the correct package, like this. So it's cat. So we'll do like this and we'll do this. This will return an optional of type category detail, and if cat is present, we'll do return so we'll simply do this thing, cat equals to find by id. It will return an optional of category detail type, and if category detail type is present, then it will get the object, otherwise it will return null. So these are the CRUD operations using Spring Data JPA and JPA repository. So one thing we have to keep in mind is, we have to mark this service with @service if we want it to be created automatically by the IOC container. So in this video we have completed the business logic for the service layer for CRUD operation. So in the next video we will create the controller layer and do the actual CRUD operation. See you in the next video.